Hello everyone, I'm here trying to do a video and I'm gonna complete this outfit today that I started so many months ago. I'm gonna try and finish it today, folks. It's been nearly a few months now that I've been doing it. Good 2 months, going to 3 months now. So I'm gonna do some more today and see if I could complete it, folks. So the reason why it took so long, folks, is because I was trying to do some pockets and I've made two lovely pockets. I've shown it to the sister of this client and she said it was okay. And then the next thing I knew, the sister decided that she didn't like those pockets after all. So I had to go and make new pockets. I made the new pockets. I showed it to her again. And she said her sister didn't want any pocket outside. She wanted it in this inside pocket. I said, you know what? She won't get any pocket at all because I am not a seamstress and I can't make inseam pockets like those that they put in the pants. So I said, you know what? Forget it. I'm not making any pockets. She's gonna take the skirts plain. So no pockets, just plain. So that's why it's taking so long, folks, because she's been changing her mind on these pockets. But this is my last assignment. I will not be doing anything like this anymore. Yeah, I will not be doing anything like this anymore, folks. I don't have the patience for all this nonsense. Because I told him from the beginning that I am not a seamstress. I'm just trying to help. And you give them an inch and they want to take a whole yard. So I'm not in that. This is my last assignment. I'll just do my own work. Yeah, from now on I'll be doing only my own work. Oh, blessed Lord, I'm telling you, people are so difficult sometimes. But it's surely helpful to have a sewing machine, folks. Because not only do I help myself, but I also help others. Because I'm really not charging for this. I'm not charging for this. She may give me a few dollars for my electricity, but I really don't charge. But it's fun doing until they start to give me a headache with this changing. And the thing, folks, like today in the daytime, it's really bright. It's kind of rainy outside, but it's still bright. I can see much clearer. Yeah, I can see much clearer, folks, when I do work like this in the daytime. Uh-oh, what I do here? My thread is My needle is not threaded. Here we go. Gotta do that. Thread it quickly. Oh boy. Yeah, looks like the thread slipped out. And I've been sewing and not realizing that it's not in. Blessed assurance. You gotta have patience with these things, folks. Gotta have patience. Because there I was stitching away and not realizing that the needle wasn't threaded. Oops, what's that now? What's that? Yeah, sometimes it give a little trouble here. There's some bulk of threads under there. Yes, so sometimes the bobbin gives a little problem if too much thread is piled up underneath it. So you gotta just keep a little keep things rolling along. There we go. I should be all right now. There. Okay, so let's see how it goes now. Something to try out. So this is it, folks. Do a little testing with a piece of material here to see if it's still giving trouble. Don't know what the problem is. Don't know what the situation is, folks. Let's see if this thread is okay. Down this way, up this way. Yes, sometimes, folks, these things give a little trouble. So I'm gonna see. It's a good thing it's in the daytime. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to see what's going on here. There's it. Okay. So I'm gonna try this again and see. No, that's better. If I could save time in a bottle, I'll save it every day. And then I would spend it with you. I found this song the other day, folks, and I've been singing it. It's an old, probably 50 years old song. When I just came to Canada, they used to play it on the radio. I don't even know who the artist is. He said, if I could save time in a bottle, I'll save it until eternity ends, and then I will spend it with you. There we go. So this is good now. Oh, blessed assurance. Yes, folks, these things take a lot of time. It takes a lot of time and patience. That's why some people don't bother with these things, because it takes time and patience. Yeah. And especially when that basting thread is on, folks. I don't like what it's doing. Alright, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. You know, folks, this is a new machine I got not too long ago. I think it was last year. Last year I got it for my birthday. I had an old Singer machine. It's still downstairs in the basement there. Still can work. But it was giving me a little problem, so I just decided I'm gonna get a new one. And this is a Singer. It's just not a Singer, but it's a newer model. Much more easier. Much more easier to operate, folks. Yeah, much more easier to operate. It's a simple model. Just enough to do what I need to do. So this is what I've been doing, folks. I've been putting a little binding on the seam. This is the inside side seam. And instead of just leaving the raw edges, I didn't want to pull up the setting of the machine to do a blanket stitch to cover this side edge. So I put a little binding over it, and it's easier to manage like that. There it is, folks. To keep the seam in. The raw edges, cover the raw edges so it doesn't look so bad. So I did that. I did that on both sides. There we go. I just cover the edges. Cover the raw edges. And it's just a simple skirt, folks. Didn't have much material for the hemming, so I put a little binding again on the tail. This is supposed to be the hemming. This is supposed to be the hemming, so we won't take any material for the hemming. And then an elastic will go up to the waist. There we go. An elastic will go into the waist. So there are no pockets. No pockets. Just a simple skirt with some elastic at the waist. That's it, folks. And so it's two of them of the same material. That's why I wanted to put the fancy pockets to distinguish one skirt from the other. But she doesn't want the pockets that I put on. So now she'll do without. She will do without pockets. And she won't know one skirt different from the other. Yeah, it's two skirts out of the same material. So she won't know one different from the other. I was trying to put the pockets so she would know one skirt different from the other, but different minds think differently. So that's that. So again, this is gonna be the waist. This is gonna be the waist for the elastic. This is gonna be the waist for the elastic. And this is gonna be the hemming. It would look so nice with the pockets, but she doesn't want any pocket. Maybe her sister will put a pocket on it for her. So that's it, folks. That's it. So I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish up off camera. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have an idea of how I spend my time sometimes on the sewing machine. Thank you. Bye-bye.